live from our studios on West 43rd Street in downtown Manhattan. This is Shop 24. I'm John Garlick with my co-host,
Lacey Clance.
And the mighty wild Frenchman, Kip Chappelle, on the telephones. And we got
Correct.
Sparky on the floor and MJ in a booth making everything work here for us. Welcome to this week's edition of
Shop 24. Jazz hands. You're supposed to sing it. You normally sing it.
Do I sing it really?
Yeah, like that.
Like that?
Yeah, like in a little high-pitched cartoon squirrel girly voice.
Cartoon squirrel girly voice.
That's just kind of what it sounds like.
I'm glad that's how you hear that.
It is.
So, if you're just tuning in and you don't know what the heck this show's all about, it is a coupon show. We're going to spend the next 60 minutes talking about 29 of some of the best inflation-busting deals that from around the country. And you know, inflation is up to 3.5% again. It's rising. Everybody at the Federal Reserve is getting all upset. Like, oh my God, it's coming up again. I'm not surprised.
That squirrely voice again.
That's the inflation rising voice. That's it. You should have one of those. What's your inflation rising voice? You know what this means. Disney tickets are going to be going up. You're going to be very unhappy. So, we got all these inflation busting deals, and what it is, when we talk about one of these things, you're going to call Kip Chappelle, the wild Frenchman. You're going to tell him how many of these coupons you want, and you're going to order them, and then you're going to pay for them, and Wednesday morning, you're going to pick them up where Lacey tells you.
At one of three convenient locations, Downey Drug in Alexandria, B&B Pawn in Gadsden, and Samco number 10 here on Highway 78 in Oxford. It is this Samco location only. Why are you conducting an orchestra?
You do that
That's what that looked
you have
like.
a rhythm to the way you do that.
Well, yeah.
You just go. Remember when we were doing the auction thing with
Yes.
See, you had that patter down. You got it.
Well, thanks.
You could be an auctioneer.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. You got your whole life ahead of you. You're just a young woman. You've got your whole life. You could change careers 6 or 7 times.
We'll think that.
Oh, look at that.
We'll
I know you're
thinking
tired.
that.
You've just driven 6 hours from South Carolina where you saw Nikki.
Icky Nicky.
Icky Nicky.
Icky Nicky.
Icky Nicky. Now, if you don't watch the John Garlick Show on Wednesday night, you won't know what the heck we're referring to. Yeah. But if you did, or if you want to, you can watch the YouTube from last week, and you'll know exactly.
YouTube, Facebook.
Facebook.
Roku.
Roku.
Rock. Oh, that one's new.
Rock on with Roku.
Wow.
Yeah, they ought to change it. So, is everybody ready? Are we ready? Kip,
Ready.
you got a sharp pencil? You got your papers?
He stole my pen.
He stole your pen?
It's okay.
Are you penless?
He is.
He's
He was.
not. He stole your pen. Are you penless now?
I am now.
Oh gosh, you won't know where we are. All right, MJ, we are ready for the first one. Boom, here it is. Baron's. Now, what can you get at Baron's, Lacey?
Pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Any kind.
Any kind, you're absolutely right.
like it.
You can get so many different kinds of pizza, it will boggle your mind. How many different kinds of pizza.
Boggling.
Hey, you know what? We're going to see our marathon guy. You know what today is? Today's the Boston Marathon, isn't it?
Thought it was tax day.
Well, it is tax day, but it's also the Boston Marathon anniversary, is it not? And isn't it today? Who knows? Normally
Shall
they would
I
do
pull
it on the
out
weekend.
the fact checker?
You should pull out the fact checker, because I think it was, not like I'm running the Boston Marathon, but I thought it's either the anniversary of the Boston Marathon bombing or the Boston Marathon was being run today.
It is being run today.
It's being run today. So if you're watching the marathon on TV or in person, you can get some Baron's pizza, and you get a 50% off here. $5 will get you $10 worth of Baron's pizza. I don't think they deliver to downtown Boston. However, when you get back, you can use this coupon to go to Baron's Pizza, located in Gadsden.
Now, the Boston Marathon bombing, that actually was on April 15th, but 2013. Wow.
Right. On the 14th or the 15th?
15th.
On the 15th, 2013. I remember
According to
that day.
Wikipedia.
I remember that day. No,
Dude, that was a long time ago. I didn't realize it was
that was
had been that long. Wow.
That was a bad day. I remember that was a scary day. We thought all kinds of stuff were going to happen. Law enforcement was on edge. I know Boston was on edge. It's a great movie, though, if you watch the movie with what was the name of that movie? Okay, it's not going to come to me right now, but let's move along to Top of the river. Located right there at the top of Highway 21 in Anniston, just before you get to Far 31.
Oh.
There you go. And they've got catfish and seafood and
And
lake
lake
food and
food.
pond food. They got all kinds of
Swimming
wet
pool
food for you.
food.
Swimming pool food. You know, when I had a
Swamp
swimming pool,
food.
when I had a swimming pool, I had frogs in my swimming pool. And if I was smart, I would have harvested them because they're having a frog leg
I'm so
shortage.
sorry, what?
Frogs.
They're having a short.
They're having a shortage of frog legs in France. The French love frog's legs. Well, I don't know. Whatever I don't think they care. They're French, you know. They just love the frogs. They get the frogs. They baste them in French sauce, and they.
Have you tried frog legs?
Never have tried a frog leg.
Sparky, have you?
Sparky will eat anything.
Really? Do you like them? Let me guess. They taste like chicken? Then just eat chicken.
Sparky likes anything. If you step on his foot, his mouth opens.
I'm gonna fry him up some snake eggs. Wonder if he'd like that.
Snake eggs?
Makes you.
Chapter 24. Top of the river.
Allergic to snake eggs? Okay, very good. Well, that was top of the river. You need to go up there. They're a
It was
wonderful
what?
restaurant. Top of the river.
It was what?
Top of the river.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. First.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I'm allergic to snake
Frog
eggs.
legs? Snake eggs?
Snake eggs. That's it. We have them laying all over the studio. In fact, Lacey brought me a bag of eggs. Right there. There they are. Right there. Bag of chocolate eggs from Easter.
Oh yeah, that is true.
That is true. You did.
What year?
What year?
This
I think they were this
year.
year. Now, one of the things we do really well on this show, besides silly
Make fun
stuff,
of each other?
yeah, besides that, is our grocery coupons.
Yes.
We have the best grocery coupons in the world right here. And the first one up is
Foodland.
what land?
Foodland.
Food.
Not to be
Land.
mistaken for Disneyland. But
If you say it too
Foodland.
fast, you forget the D and it's Fooland.
I'm sorry, what?
Like the Foo Fighters. Fooland.
No one says it like that.
That's what I was thinking of.
See?
North, south,
See?
nobody.
Sparky was thinking that. Foo Fighters. You know
You
why they
say
call them the Foo
Fooland?
Fighters? Fooland. You know why they call them the Foo Fighters?
Because they're kung fu fighting?
No. Because during World War II, some of the bomber pilots had sightings of UFOs and they called them Foo Fighters.
Oh,
Works too. You don't see no foods around.
There's no more Foos. We got rid of all the Foos.
wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joel, how you doing tonight?
Although there was a nonprofit in the early '70s that was Save the Foo. Yeah, it was all about saving the
Okay.
Foo, and
Picking up at,
they
picking
failed
up at Downey.
because even they didn't know what a Foo was.
Okay,
So
got you down.
$15 is all it takes to get $25 worth of food at the Foodland in Alexandria, right there at the crossroads. At the crossroads. What did he said something. Oh, never mind. I can keep going. So they got this great
gossiping
deli up
about us.
there, and there's all the comfort
Yum.
food. Man, I tell you what.
With no frog legs.
I was up there in Alexandria this
Hey, Jim, how you
weekend.
doing?
They have some wonderful comfort food there. Mm-hmm. And you like comfort food?
It's my favorite kind of food.
Is it your favorite kind of food?
Yeah.
What about Nicky? He like comfort food?
Picking up at Downey, right?
Now he's a
Yeah,
health
he-
nut. He has to stay in shape.
Yeah, but he's not really a health nut as far as food.
Oh,
He is picky though.
I
He's
sure
picky?
do, Michelle.
Yeah, he mostly eats burgers
I'm doing good. I'm doing
and
That's
pizza
picky.
rolls.
burgers and pizza rolls.
That's his diet. And protein bars.
He must burn a lot of calories.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably,
gym,
because
yeah.
he doesn't look like somebody that would eat a lot of burgers and energy bars and stuff. So,
Zero.
maybe
that's
you
good.
can take him next time he's in town to.
The full belly
Did
deli?
you know about this hidden gem here in Anniston? I'm here on Gurney Street at Full Belly Deli, and I hear it's the hottest new restaurant in town. Let's check it out.
Full Belly Deli has a variety of menu items, including sandwiches, bagels, salads, wraps, and desserts. They're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 3, and their bread is baked fresh every single day. It's a wonderful place for the whole family.
So come check out Full Belly Deli here on Gurney Street. I guarantee you, by the time you leave, your belly will be full.
The Full Belly Deli. You know that pizza-looking thing, whatever that was with the pepperoni? What was that? Because that, you don't know?
I don't know.
You were there. Did you order that?
I didn't.
Oh,
Somebody else did.
because I usually get the Italian, whatever that is, the gurney or something, but I get it's a nice Italian sandwich. And man, those sandwiches, but I want to try that pizza thing.
Full belly deli.
We'll go and try it.
I will.
That little laugh you did in the middle, that was funny.
Did you
Very
think so?
villainous.
You know what we're doing now? We're going back
To Baron's.
to Baron's.
Ooh.
Baron's Pizza. Can you roll the R? Baron's.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
Baron's.
Yep.
There we go.
5 hours on the road, your tongue gets a little tied.
Little bit.
Yep, a little bit. $11
Just a
will
wee bit.
get you $20 worth of pizza at the Baron's Pizza Buffet.
Bahoo.
Bahoo?
Baron's.
Baron's. You know, I was talking to somebody about our idea about having gondolas during Riverfest.
Oh, yeah.
And they thought it was a great idea.
Who?
The person I was talking to
Oh.
about the gondolas.
Is it someone who can make that happen?
Well, no, but
Oh,
they
well.
did have a swimming pool with a thing across it,
A what?
a bridge that looked very
Oh,
that looked
cool.
very Venetian.
Yeah.
And I told them they should
How
get a
fun.
radio-controlled gondola.
Very well.
I wonder if they make. I'm sure you can make one. A radio-controlled gondola with a little Italian guy sitting there, probably singing. You get him singing. Remember, you know, like those fish that sing.
Fish that
The fish
sing.
that sing. You know, the fish that's mounted and it sings about
Oh,
fishing. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of
We
a
could
cartoon
get-
movie or something. I
We
was
could
like,
get
wait,
a little
what's singing
gondola
fish?
with the Italian guy in it and singing
Yes.
O Sole Mia or something.
Singing what?
O Sole
Why don't you sing it for us?
O Sole Mia, O Sole Mia. That was Sparky. You didn't know he could sing.
Wow, that was
It's
so
pretty
pretty,
good.
Sparky.
Sparky used to be a tenor.
587.
Did some opera. He did, really did, and he was very good. But he decided that, you know, opera would have taken him traveling around the world. And Sparky's kind of a hometown kind of guy. He didn't want to leave town. You know,
399.
he was afraid that if he left the country and stayed gone too long, he might lose
I got that down at B&B Palm.
hope.
Wow. I was like, where are
I was
we
trying to
going
pitch
with
that
it?
to you, but that,
Good grief.
you didn't pick it up. So there you
I
go.
stuck around and found it.
You snuck around and found it.
Found the center of her hope.
You found the center of her hope.
Wow.
Aw, that's so sweet. Didn't Jenny just have a birthday?
Happy birthday,
Yesterday.
Jenny.
Happy birthday, Jenny.
Happy,
the
happy
maker of
birthday.
the best cheese sticks, straws.
Tree straws,
whatever
not
the heck they are.
sticks.
Everything.
Everything. The everything.
Lucky Sparky.
You know that right.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Sparky's getting in shape for Santa Claus.
Oh my goodness.
And if you're looking for a Santa Claus costume, I bet you can find one at the Center of Hope because they just about have everything you can imagine.
Sold out.
That was the most pitiful I've ever heard. I wish everyone could have heard Sparky say that. Can you do that a little bit louder?
What did he do?
He's,
ho, ho.
no, that's
Ho,
not how you
ho,
did it. He was
ho.
like, ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm sorry.
Well, alrighty. $12 is all it takes to get a little ho, ho, ho for $25 out there at Center of Hope.
We sold out.
Correct.
Correct. You can get anything you want at Center of Hope. They just about have it. And if you're looking to donate some stuff, they'll happy to take it and give you a little receipt to write off on your taxes.
I know he tries to beat you
And
to it.
there you go. You can get a pool table, air hockey, right? Bicycles for
Right.
you or your children.
Thank you.
Golf clubs, all kinds of stuff. They have everything you can imagine there at the Center of Hope.
It's full of hope.
It's full of hope from both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great
place.
ministry.
It is a wonderful ministry, and I refer people there every now and again
Yeah.
that need to go there because it's a wonderful ministry. Helps
is.
people turn their lives around.
Correct.
And, we want to support that. And if you're looking to furnish a kitchen, they've got all kinds of kitchen things. You know how to cook? Have we ever talked about that?
Probably.
Do you cook? You don't cook, do you? You should tune in Wednesday mornings to Of an Odyssey Wednesdays and learn from Chef
spinoff?
Dave. Our spinoff, yeah. Learn from Chef Dave. I've learned lots of
Chef
things.
Dave
from
is good.
Chef Dave's amazing.
Very good chef.
He's an amazing guy. And speaking of chefs,
What a segue. Let's go to Chef T's. I'm sorry, Chef Tony.
Chef Tony. Yep, there you go. See, I gave you that segue and you picked it up. I'm so proud of you.
Did.
I am so proud of you.
Wow.
So what's good
I'm
about
smart
Chef
today.
T's? Tell us about Chef T's.
You like to go there for breakfast?
I do like to go there for breakfast. And where are they located?
I don't know. I'm not looking at that paper. And you know that.
I know that, but I figured you might, after all these months of doing the
I mean, I know there's
shows-
two.
There are two. One of them is in Anniston
Oh,
on
yeah.
Highway
This
431.
is Highway 4. Rude.
Rude?
I was there.
It's not a road, it's Highway 431, it's a highway.
That's a new voice.
Not a road, but a highway. $10 is all it takes to get $20 worth of Chef T's Mighty Cooking.
Chef Ting.
The Chef Mighty Tea. That's what they need to change the name to. Chef Mighty.
Thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
Tea.
Just Chef
Or-
Mighty.
Oh, I see what you
Mighty.
did there. People wouldn't remember it.
You know
though.
what? That could be kind of like a Chinese restaurant spin-off. Chef Mighty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that would be good. Don't you think?
That is such a dad thing to say. That's your one dad joke of the day, Jonathan.
Really? I don't think so. I think we'll have more. But you know what? While we're
Probably.
thinking about having more, where are we going to go now?
Betty's Barbecue.
Way to go! And what's special about Betty's Barbecue?
Well, for Sparky, the chicken livers. For me, the okra.
Okra! Okra and chicken livers and everything else you can possibly imagine from Betty's Barbecue. They have wonderful, wonderful barbecue and everything else. Grilled
Correct.
cheese and tomato soup and homemade soups of all kinds, right?
Yeah?
What's your favorite soup up there besides chicken livers there, Sparky?
Yeah, not the chicken liver soup. What
Do
other
they have
soup?
chicken liver soup?
No.
Do they have frog leg soup?
Ew, oh gosh. Ooh, why?
Plant barbecued frog's legs. That's hard to get.
I got you one. Gene.
Have to catch them frogs, get their legs off of them.
Ew.
They can't hop, you know. After that, it's easy.
Slide around everywhere.
I wonder. Sliding around. Poor little frog dragging him on his front legs,
Poor
just
little
dragging
frog,
along.
poor little me.
7845. What's your pickup?
Having to listen
Did you
to
ever
this.
dissect frogs in high school? Were you one
No,
of
I
those?
had to dissect a baby pig.
Really? When I was in college, they had. My girlfriend was into biology and all that stuff.
Why did y'all break up?
Why did we break up?
Yeah.
She was a senior. She went home a year before I did, and
All right. Last four.
we drifted apart.
She was a senior. How old were you?
I was a junior,
Ah,
and she went home. She lived not far from me, but she went back home in
back home to where?
Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
And,
Sold
and
out of Betty's.
Sold out of
Sold
Betty's.
out of Betty. See,
But anyway,
I
they
have to
had
ask you
this-
all these questions.
Well, I'm
You're
glad you
always
do.
asking me all these questions.
You want to hear about the biolab. So I had a friend who worked in the biology place, and they dissected cats. And they had the local high school.
What?
Yeah, they did. They were dead, of course, but they dissected the cats, and they had a local high school come tour the lab. And my friend, when the high school kids came in, he had his cat on his shoulder, and he was petting him. Going, oh, nice kitty, nice kitty. And then when the kids got close, he just kind of laid that cat down on the table, and he was all,
It's so bad.
all those high school kids were like, oh, and ran out of the building.
I cannot believe that was allowed. Cats?
Well, yeah,
I
they
mean,
were
that's
dead.
just so.
Maine had a lot of stray cats, apparently. I don't know. They do pigs. Why couldn't they do cats?
Just that's very. I don't know. Is inhumane
In medical
the right
school, they
word?
do cadavers. They do people in med school. I had a friend who was going to be a doctor, and they gave her first year med school. You get a cadaver to dissect. They gave her one, and she went over to it. She pulled back the covers. She put it back over there. Went to the professor, said, "I can't do this." And they said, "No, you'll get used to it." And she said, "No, you don't understand. That's my aunt." They gave her a new one.
No.
Yeah. Oh, no joke. Yeah. Aunt donated her body to science, and
And
yeah,
that happened to who?
happened to a friend of mine.
Your poor friends.
Yeah, she was a little shocked, but she went on to become a pristine medical person. So now that you're really, really hungry, we're going to go to Applebee's.
Pretty sure my my appetite.
Your what?
My
Your
I can't-
abscess? Do you have an abscess?
Probably.
Where is this abscess? And will Applebee's help it? Probably.
Oh, I don't know.
$6 is all it takes to get $10 worth of Applebee's, and we don't want you abscessing about it, so it's right there in Oxford. But Lacey has an obsessive personality.
You're correct. Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Obsessive compulsive, particularly about Mickey Mouse.
Okay, first name?
Yeah. Do that again?
Okay, Kara, how you doing?
I don't even know what I did.
Was that a Mickey Mouse voice?
No,
That was
no,
a
that-
Minnie
that
Mouse
was-
voice.
What's your last
Did
No.
you see the YouTube with who's the guy from Beauty and the Beast, the muscle guy?
Gaston.
Gaston was challenged by a guest at Disney World, and he challenged him to push-ups.
Like push-ups? Okay, yeah.
It's hysterical. This kid gets down and starts doing push-ups. Gaston gets down there, and he's not doing really good push-ups, but he's doing it real fast, and then he does one-arm push-ups, which he does in such a way that they look like one-arm push-ups, but obviously designed because this poor guy probably has to do this 100 million times a day.
Yes.
But it was hysterical.
That's funny. I need to look that up. It's
You
a
have to look
recent
at-
video?
it was a recent YouTube that I saw. I don't know if it was how recent it was,
When?
but it was very funny, very funny. So moving right along, we're going to go now to the food outlet. Be careful what you plug into the food outlet because you might get shocked. But you won't be shocked about our inflation-busting deal. $15 will get you $25 worth of.
Are you as tired as I am today?
I'm pretty tired.
The delirium.
I am pretty tired, let me tell you. And so $15 is what it takes to get $25 worth of food outlet food. You can get fruit wrapped in plastic because that's unique. And if you like that, you can get other things wrapped in plastic. Because we like plastic in our grocery store, don't we?
Sure.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Down, Larry.
Don't you like plastic?
Is this a trick question?
No, it isn't. But you know how, you drink water out of a plastic bottle, right? The plastic fiber. See that?
This
Yeah.
right here? Yes.
Well,
Yes, I do.
the plastic fibers get into your system,
I've been
and then that gets into the groundwater, which eventually gets into the ocean, which eventually gets into the whales or the foos. And, because foos are
Fighting.
aquatic beasts. And,
Hey, Linda, you got in.
yeah, so it's bad.
Linda P.
We got to
Yeah,
take care of
okay.
those
Yeah,
things.
you beat old James.
You're on a whale kick these days. Have you noticed that?
Whales are, do you know, speaking of whales, they just sighted a gray whale off the coast of New England. Gray whales have been extinct, they thought, since the mid-1800s. They were one of the most harvested whales during the whaling ship days. Back
Really?
when whales were the basis of heating oil, whales were lamp oil. They used the bones in corsets and all kinds of things. Whales were harvested to almost extinction.
I'm sorry, they used it in what?
Corsets. Whalebone corsets. Yeah, all kinds of stuff were made out of whalebone. Lamp oil was made from the boiling of the blubber. They used everything in the whale, everything. It was a huge industry, but we harvested the whales to the point of almost extinction. But the gray whale was in fact thought to be extinct, and they sighted one just the last week off the coast of New England, which is tremendous. So they're coming back. I don't know how a species that's extinct comes back. I mean, it's not Jurassic Park or nothing, so who knows? But apparently,
That would be
the
so
gray
cool,
whales,
though.
it would be, but I think the gray whales caught on and like, hey, we're about done. Let's disappear for a while and get away from these humans, repopulate the planet, and now they're back. So while you're thinking about repopulating the planet, you might get hungry, and if you get hungry, you want to go to
I haven't even looked. Honey baked ham. Speaking of dissecting the pigs.
Speaking of dissecting pigs, you can dissect a pig every evening if you go down to Honey Baked Ham. But you don't have to worry about that because they've taken care of it for you and they've wrapped it in plastic. So you can take it home and have your ham and eat it too.
Okay. Green
Well,
eggs and ham?
It's not like a cake.
Huh?
You can have your ham and eat it too, not like a cake.
Oh my god.
Because you can't have your cake and eat it
Second dad joke of the
Sold
day.
out of sold out of food outlet and
too. Food outlet. and-
Sold out of food
Sold
outlet.
out of food outlet.
Thank you all.
These grocery stores go fast, because it's a
They do.
great deal. And we like that. And these Honey Baked Ham coupons, they're good deals too. $5 is all it takes to get $8 worth of Honey Baked Ham or whatever else they have in there. And they've got all kinds of sauces and extra stuff, right?
Stuff.
And you
Sides.
can get sandwiches there, right? You can get,
I think so.
yeah, you can get you can get ham
And sides.
sandwiches and other things because it's a great place to go. Honey Baked Ham, located in Oxford and Rainbow City,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Now,
yes, ma'am.
if you're
Rainbow
interested
City,
in getting a good burger and beer
Oxford.
and watching Kip dance,
I am.
are you?
Yes.
Good. Then let's go to
Texas Roadhouse.
which?
Down here.
Texas Roadhouse.
What is your
I don't know where
where?
that accent came
I don't know
from.
where that accent. Texas.
Texas. Texas. What now?
It's my birthday.
It's your wife's birthday.
Oh,
You
y'all
took her to
went-
Texas
you all
Roadhouse?
went there?
Oh, nice. Very good.
What did you eat?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
They didn't have chicken livers?
Of course not.
Thank you for calling. Truck 24.
Yep.
Texas Roadhouse.
I met a guy from Texas. He told me, he said, you know, my God, I can get in my truck and I can drive from one end of the state to the next. It takes me a week.
Doing good. 7907.
Where was this person from?
And I said, yeah, I had a car like that once.
Thank you very much.
Texas Roadhouse,
I want-
$9 will get you $15
Where
worth.
where was this
Texas.
person?
Texas.
Yes, first name?
He was from East Texas.
From Texas and talk like that. I do.
East Texas.
Yeah, whatever.
They
Texas
talk
is
differently
Texas.
in East Texas.
But they don't sound like a northerner
They
trying
do.
to sound
They
southern.
do because they're from East Texas.
Last
What?
four of your phone number.
They, have you never been to East Texas?
I've never been to Texas.
You've never been to Texas? You got to get Nikki to take you to Texas.
Of all the
Houston. Go see the
places.
Texas Rangers play. They have a great stadium. Do you ever see the movie Logan's Run?
6880.
I have heard of it.
You've heard of it? They filmed part of it in Fort Worth.
And what's your pickup?
Oh.
And I used to watch that movie quite a bit when I was younger, and I was in Fort Worth for a conference one year, and I had to walk right through this place they used in the movie. It's kind of a waterfall kind of looking place. And I'm walking through there going, I've been here before. I'd never been there before, but I'm looking at it going, this is weird. This looks really familiar. And the taxi driver told me, he said, yeah, it was in the movie Logan's Run.
Okay.
Ma'am?
So that's pretty cool. So you can go to Texas Roadhouse, think about Logan's Run, and get a special Logan's Run cheeseburger. Yeah.
Was that the end of that sentence?
That is the end of that sentence.
It sounded like you were going to keep going.
I
Was
thought
that
you'd finish
story
it for
over?
me. Where are we going now?
Munford.
Munford.
To the Food Mart.
The Food Mart in
Where
Munford.
they give you headphones.
They give you headphones and things to talk on because they're very high tech down there in Munford. So you don't want to have to talk loudly to the person behind the counter, or if you're in the store and you get lost, they have people to guide you through. So they give you a headset when you go in there, and you can walk around and go, "Where's the bread?" And the guy said, "Okay, take 4 more steps, turn left on aisle 2." Slow down, you're getting close. There it is, right in front of you.
A grocery store GPS.
Yep, it's a personalized grocery store GPS. That's exactly what it is.
You need to pitch that idea, and you need to be the voice for it. You need to be the Siri, the Alexa, the whatever.
I like the way
John.
that Siri allows you to pick different accents.
Oh, I know.
Can we say hello to Gwen and Michelle tonight?
Hello, Gwen and
Hi,
Michelle.
Gwen and Michelle. Thank
We're
you for
curious.
tuning in.
Gwen, what accent do you have your Siri set to?
Yes,
What is
we do
yours?
want to know. So it's not necessarily my Siri, it's just my GPS.
And what does your GPS sound like?
What do you think? What
A
you know
deep
me?
British male voice.
Nope. Halfway right.
A deep
It's a male.
voice. Nikki's voice on your Siri.
Nope.
No, what is it?
Australian.
Aussie! Ha!
Redneck British.
Oh,
That's what an Australian accent is.
Oh dear, the Aussies just got really mad at you.
I doubt that.
They did. But Australia is the safest country to live in, even though they've got the world's largest collection of snakes and spiders
I was going to say it is not safe.
and great white sharks. But after the nuclear holocaust, it will be the last place on Earth that people die.
I'm sorry, what?
It will be.
That just
Read the book On the Beach by Neville Shute, and you will understand why. Great book.
is that movie you were
That is
telling
that
me?
movie I was telling you about. Yeah.
That sad
sad.
movie.
Yes, because, how do you decide to end your life when you know it's going to be over soon? And if that's what's on your mind, get over it and go to Big Time Entertainment, because that's what you really ought to be doing. If the nuclear war comes and you have 2 months to live, hang out at Big Time Entertainment.
This is the most unhinged episode we have
Because
ever had.
$12 will get you $25 worth of really cool Big Time Entertainment. They have everything. Indoor ninja go-karts. Probably not right.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Indoor ninja go-karts.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, they also have playing solitaire in the Fallout Shelter game.
I'm sorry, what?
Playing solitaire in the Fallout Shelter. Big Time Entertainment. You know what? We have 1 minute before we have our break. We have enough for one more thing. Are you ready? Let's go eat at
Struts. Well, strut on over to Struts.
Wings, burgers, and more.
Favorite place.
Did you like that?
You sound so far away. Where are you?
More. $9 will get you $15 worth of strutting food down at Oxford. There's a bunch of guys who look like they're hungry. And there's a
This
guy
one, too.
that shouldn't be hungry, but he loves cheese dip.
Good. I'll get you down.
I'm sorry. Why did you just say it like that?
Cheese dip?
What kind of accent is that
I
supposed
don't know,
to be?
but there's Melissa delivering some burgers. There she is. She's like, whose is this?
Oh gosh.
The guy at the end goes,
And
this
then
is
Jared
mine.
there doesn't pay attention.
He's pointing at that guy.
Look,
That's
you name all
rude.
these waitresses, I'll name these guys.
He's the only guy not wearing a hat
He looks like a
either.
Jared.
You'd think she could remember his food, though.
7907.
It's the only guy not
Wait
without a hat.
for it.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Which one is it?
Oh, me.
Oh!
Wow, we've got that way too memorized.
We do have that way too memorized. And you know what she's thinking? Melissa's thinking, this is why I'm not getting married. That's what she's thinking.
What?
Yes. Yep. And there is a great looking Philly cheesesteak
Yes.
that Alexis is taking out right there. She's taking it down to deliver it at Struts of Oxford. Holy cow. $9 will get you $15 worth of strutting good food right there in where in Oxford?
Alleyway.
Alleyway. And really, it's a good time if you're hungry, you want to sit down for a little while. You can go to Struts of Oxford. They have full service bar with a few decent beers and some that you may not want, but they're there.
Well, we all know that you love Bud Light.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
no.
yes.
Shop 24.
No.
Shop 24.
No. I like the local ales that we have here. Now, we are at the halfway point, right? You know what that means?
That means it's time to talk about the pickup points.
Okay.
There you go. Tell them where you can be picked up.
You can pick these up on Wednesday morning at Downey Drug in Alexandria, B&B Pawn and Gadsden, and Samco number 10 here on Highway 78 in Oxford. It is this Samco location only.
And when you pick them up, be thankful to the pickup places for allowing us to put our coupons there and making it convenient. And we forgot to mention our friends at Called Coffee. So if you're out there early Wednesday morning looking for your coupons, you're going to want to get charged up with Called Coffee, located at 1400 Quintard in Anniston. When you're drowsy, you need Called Coffee.
And you won't be lousy.
Don't be lousy, don't be drowsy. I don't know
I
how
don't
to
think
rhyme
anything
that
else
with
rhymes with
coffee.
that.
Now, once you've had your coffee, you're halfway through your day, you're hungry for lunch, you're gonna go to Dad's what?
Barbecue.
Yay! There you go. Tim's Barbecue, right there. Dad's Barbecue, $9 will get you $15.
I wish that was Tim's Barbecue.
Do you?
I do.
Are you saying your dad doesn't know how to cook barbecue?
Tim knows how to grill. He is
Does
a
he- does he
grill
grill?
master.
Does he grill corn on the cob?
He has, yes.
I love some grilled corn on the cob.
Okay, yeah, we've
Huh?
already past that.
He's a
Gorilla.
gorilla, yes.
He's a gorilla.
Let's see where we at.
Mandy must love that.
She does.
But $9 will get you $15 worth of Dad's Barbecue, and they got all kinds of great barbecue stuff up there, including all the usual sides and all the wonderful barbecue stuff. So Tim doesn't barbecue; he grills.
Correct.
What is your favorite Tim grilled something?
Steak.
What? Oh, grilled steak. How do you like your steak? We've had this conversation. We had.
You messed with me about this.
I did because you
I-
like it like
Medium well?
This man will
medium
Or medium?
well.
Or medium?
Medium. Go for medium rare next time, and start tasting the wonderful stuff that is.
John likes it when
steak.
his steak is still mooing at him.
Yeah.
That was
Because
such a good impression of a cow.
You like that?
Yes. That was my favorite accent you've ever done. I was like,
Thank you very much.
Now, if you're thinking
No.
about having steak on your pizza, you're going to want to get a custom pizza at Custom Pizza of Ohatchee.
who does that?
Who does what? Steak on your pizza? What do you think hamburger is? It's just cheap steak.
That's it's different.
It's different. You could put little chunks of steak on your pizza. Probably wouldn't be rare though. I don't know if you'd like rare steak on a pizza. That would be not very good, I don't think.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Rare steak is
If Sparky is getting disgusted, as I can see he is,
an
then you
excellent
know it's
filet
bad.
mignon is not good on the pizza. But you can get all kinds of pizza at the Custom Pizza of Ohatchee. They've got everything. They can make any kind of pizza you want, even pizza that nobody would eat. Like,
Don't say it. Don't say it.
pickle, pineapple, and ham. Yum, yum, yum. Pickle, pineapple, and ham. Or pickle, pineapple, and pepperoni pizza. The P-Cube.
Well, that's a tongue twister.
P-Cube.
What?
That's a special pizza at Custom Pizza. Just go in there and say, hey, I'd like a P-Cubed. And they will give you a pepperoni, pineapple pizza.
No, thank you.
Pepperoni, pineapple, pickle pizza. That's a
Oh my goodness.
That's a P4. P4. Go in there and ask for a P4. They'll think you're like, what are you talking about? I'd like a P4, please.
So how much sleep did you get last night?
I have no idea. It's been a long month, let me tell you. But there you go. We'll be sleeping better in a little bit. But yep, here we go. So Custom Pizzas. Look, you have to have a hat to get in there.
Ugh, don't do that, gentlemen. Fix your hair.
Fix your hair. I don't have that much hair. Lucy told me to get a haircut Sunday.
What? You just
Can you
got
believe
one.
that? I did Sunday. That's what I told her. I said, Lucy, I just got one like a week and a half ago. She said, get a haircut. So I did. You like it?
It is very nice. Yes, I like it.
I need your extension so I can wear a hat. Do that again.
He looks like Willie Nelson when he puts on extensions with a hat.
Sometimes it's heaven, and sometimes it's hell. Sometimes I don't even know. Okay, let's move it right along.
Confused. He's like, what? I've never heard
Why are you
that.
confused? You never heard that song?
You sound better than Willie.
You've never heard that song? That's a Willie Nelson song.
You sing better than him.
You don't understand what I'm saying. Well, that's because you're all the way across the studio on the other side.
Headphones on.
Ah, there you go. So, guess what? It's almost summertime, but it's certainly springtime, and we're going to have some warm weather after Lacey gets us out of the rain shower.
Well, we pretty much are,
Got you down, Gary. Thank you.
for the most part.
And guess who's open? That's
Pelicans.
right. Pelicans is open right here on Highway 78 in Oxford. Our coupon.
Yesterday.
What?
They were crowded?
Howdy, yesterday.
Oh,
I bet they were.
it was
This
warm.
was a beautiful weekend. Everybody was out in the yard, at the ball games. They were everywhere but home, right? And wow, what a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And since you were out and you're going to be going to Pelicans to get some snowballs, $5 is all it takes to get $10 worth of Pelican snowballs. And you can even bring your own hula hoop
Wow.
and hula hoop while you eat. That's a skill right there.
That's talented.
You know what we need? We need a Calhoun County talent show.
I was going to say hula hoop contest.
No, we need a talent show, and just
What would your talent be?
my talent. I haven't got any talent.
Oh,
But
please.
This would be something for other people's talents, and we would host it. Kip could organize
Ooh,
it.
okay.
Yep, Kip could organize it.
Kip,
we could
make it
have it
happen.
at we
Here?
Could, no,
With
we
a
need to
live
have it in a
studio
theater.
audience.
Well, we need to have it in a theater with a live studio.
Okay.
We could use the Anniston
OPAC.
the Anniston Performing Arts Center, or we could use the one out there at McClellan. We could set up some cameras, and yeah, we could have.
There's a guy I know that's 7 foot tall. He's got talent.
You know a guy that's 7 foot tall? I've known a couple people that were 7.
6 foot 9.
Yeah, you know, we had a district attorney or attorney general in Alabama that was 7 feet tall. Yeah. Had a chief of police that was 7 feet tall.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Scary.
Yep. I like getting my picture taken with really tall people. It just makes me feel funny. It's like, oh, I should show you some of the. I got some really great pictures I could show
You said you like taking
I
your
do.
picture
I love it. It's so
with
much
really?
fun. It's like, oh, look at that. That's the long and short of everything. Yeah. So, next time you're driving back from South Carolina, you can just overshoot Anniston and go all the way out to Lincoln,
To Rick's.
to Rick's.
To the crossroads.
Nikki might get jealous if you're out there at Rick's, but that's all right. $5 will get you $10 of Rick's Crossroads Grill cooking. And yeah, good
5 to
stuff.
10.
Good stuff at Rick's.
Oh, yes.
They've got all kinds of. They got a wagon wheel, and the wagon's out back. It's missing a wheel. That's why it didn't go anywhere. But that's Rick's Crossroads Grill right off of right at the crossroads in Lincoln. 78 and what's the other road there? It's 78 and what?
78 West.
And what? It's a crossroads.
It's a crossroad from.
Is it 77?
77, 78.
Okay, it's 77, 78. Okay, well there you go, right in Lincoln, not far from Honda.
Yep.
So if you work at Honda, you can go home into shift, have some dinner, and take it home with you. Your family would appreciate it. Rick's Crossroads Grill, one of Lacey's favorite dining spots. She's never taken
They have a
Nikki there.
crawfish broil every
I've never
year.
taken myself.
They have a crawfish broil?
Every year.
When is it this
I
year?
think if I ain't mistaken, I think it's going to be end of this month.
You like crawfish?
I've never tried. I never tried one.
I've stayed away from them. I had a friend who got sick on crawfish.
Yeah.
Have you had any crawfish?
Maybe,
You don't know.
like
This is when you
years
were
ago.
having fried pickles?
No,
Okay.
that I have not had.
Speaking of things that you can eat that are very romantic, you can have a nice romantic dinner for two at.
McDonald's.
It's your kind of place. It's a place for a nice romantic date. McDonald's located in Oxford, Golden Springs, Lenlock, and Anniston. What's the most romantic thing about this is for just $6 you get 2 extra value meal deals. That is
Sandwich, drink, and fries.
sandwich, drink, and fries. And
Oxford, Golden Springs, Lenlock, and Anniston.
right.
Only those locations.
cheeseburger, chocolate shake, and French fries.
Or strawberry shake.
Or strawberry shake.
Okay.
Anybody? Vanilla. Vanilla's kind of a bland.
Boring.
shake.
Red flag.
Red flag. So if you were on a date and
Got you down there.
your date ordered vanilla shake, you'd be
I
like,
would judge.
You would judge.
Yes.
You would judge.
Boring.
Do women do that on dates? Do they judge?
Yes.
They do?
We don't have to be on dates to judge people. We're women.
Well, I mean, the dating. You go out on a date, your first date with someone. Imagine.
Well, they're judging us too.
You've had a lot of first dates, so why don't you tell us?
Oh gosh.
You know, what was your worst
Oh
first date?
no. Which one? Which
You've had
worst
more than one worst first date? Well, categorize them. What is your worst first date?
Shot 24.
That's a long story.
Oh, well, give us the highlights. Give us the highlights. You were judging, obviously. So what were you judging?
Him.
Yes.
Oh, clearly. And what did he do that was the biggest red flag?
I can't say.
You can't say? Okay, what was the second biggest red flag? Is
can't
there,
say that
is there a
either.
first date that you've been on that has a red flag that is suitable for family television?
Thank you.
Probably. I just can't. I don't know. I try to forget all these things.
Do you?
I really do.
Are they traumatizing? So so you go on a first date and you find out it's just, this guy is not what you wanted. Clearly you've judged him. You're like, oh my God, I would have rather stayed home and watched, Gilligan's Island reruns than go on a date with this guy.
Okay.
Right? And so how do you feel at the end of a date? Do women end a bad date like that and feel bad about themselves? I hope not. But do they? Is there a little bit
Feel
of
bad about
self-judging?
themselves?
Yeah, I mean, is there a little self-judging going on? Like, why was I attracted enough to go out with this guy? Or,
I don't think women feel like that at the end of the first date if the date is bad. I think we feel like that at the end of a really bad relationship.
which you couldn't figure out on the first date. We've had a bunch of those too. That's another show we have to talk about. While we're thinking about that, we're going to go to one of your favorite date places.
Where's that?
It's the next one on the list.
I know, I just haven't looked yet.
Mango's Cantina
Mango's.
and Grill, located in Oxford. $5 will get you $10 worth of Mango's huge selection of south of the border food. They have a tremendously huge. It's big. It's biblically big.
You stole that from me.
I did, because you weren't jumping in there with
Well,
it. So.
they didn't show it yet.
Well, okay, there it is.
Still can't see the inside of it.
There
you go.
Okay. So, going back to the first date.
Oh, goodness.
If you're on a first date with a guy, what is the worst possible thing that he can order?
Order?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where you are. What
Okay,
type
so
of restaurant?
thinking about Mango's. If you're sitting at Mango's on a first date with, Gilligan. What?
Gilligan?
Yeah, what is your
Wow.
what is it that
Red
he would
flag number
order
one.
that would really make you go, "Oh God."
At a Mexican restaurant.
Yes, at a Mexican restaurant.
Well, if we were at Mango's, it'd be anything off of that vegetarian menu.
Okay, guys, so when you're out on a date with a woman for the first time, whether you're a vegetarian or not, do not go to a Mexican restaurant and order off the vegetarian list. It makes the
I'm
young ladies
kidding.
wonder. No, you're not kidding. You are that judgmental.
To be completely honest, with any
You
restaurant,
sure can. Let's see what we
if you order alcohol, I just don't think that looks good.
Okay, Linda.
Really?
Correct.
You're in a fancy restaurant like Mastro's in Washington D.C. You're not gonna want a glass of wine with your filet mignon.
No.
Some of the best wine in the country at Mastro's. You wouldn't expect to have a glass of wine on a fancy date where you're wearing a nice black evening gown. Really? Yeah. All right then. There's a whole bunch of guys ain't gonna take you out.
That's okay. Bye.
All those senators and congressmen, nope. Okay, now, before you go to D.C. and have a fancy dinner at Mastro's, you're gonna have to get some stuff taken care of.
Like your nails.
Yes. Tiptoe Nail Salon, $10 will get you What was that, Kip?
That's what he does that every single time. It shows the Tiptoe Nail Salon commercial. As soon as the camera is no longer on us, he does a victory dance.
Why do you like Tiptoe Nail Salon so much?
I just like going, it's relaxing. And
He likes getting
Really
his
relaxing?
nails
You
done.
sit in the massage chair,
Massage chair.
Oh yeah, he does.
and they do give you manicure and pedicure and all that good stuff? Well, that's pretty nice. I've only had that once. I've only had that done one time. It was very interesting. Yeah.
Did you
go
like
a lot.
it?
Yeah, well, I did.
I don't
like
go
it.
a lot.
I did like it. I mean, it was fine. I'm just not one of those things that I'm like. "Gee,
You
I
had the
need to do
massage chair.
Yeah, which is not as good as I get a massage once a month from my favorite masseuse, Taylor, and he that's stress management. Yeah,
There you go.
and that works really well along with chiropractic. Keeps the stress down. Gets
Absolutely.
everything lined up for you so that you can
Indeed.
function at your maximum, because today's world requires nothing less than maximum performance, right?
Sure.
Sure. And in order to get maximum performance, you have to look your maximum. And for that, you might have to get your hair coiffed.
At Vive.
Ooh, say that again. That was very good.
At Vive.
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 Vive. You could do it with a Spanish accent, an Italian accent, or a very French accent.
Or a southern accent. Vive.
Vive. You could do a
Vive.
Russian accent. This would be Vive. Go to Vive.
Go to
Drink
Vive.
vodka, get your hair cut. That's what you do. Ha. Right?
Did you just say, huh?
I said, ha. Ha. Yes. We go, we get haircut, we drink vodka, we launch missiles. That's what we do. How's that? That was pretty funny, huh? Okay, so there I am getting my hair cut. Lucy sent me to get my hair cut. I got my hair cut, and they cut it really short. Of course, that doesn't take much. Kip's got a lot of hair. Sparky's got a lot of hair. Sparky has the hair of a teenager. If you wanted to, you could grow your hair out into a long ponytail.
Do it.
But then you'd have to get a motorcycle. Yeah.
Probably get this cut.
No, it's pretty. Don't get it cut. I'm sorry, it's handsome. Don't get it cut. I say
pretty.
a guy is pretty. They're going to be like, bleh.
It's pretty. No, you got
It is pretty.
You got really healthy hair. How do you do that?
What do you use?
Good living. It's chicken livers, isn't it? It's chicken livers. I should have been eating chicken livers all my life. I'd have
Liver grease put on there.
liver grease on your scalp.
Nope,
You ever
I am
done
not
that?
okay. We're next.
You ever done that? Have you ever had a number 2 blade on your hair? You ever
No.
taken it way down like Demi Moore, or Demi Moore, or Demi Moore?
Demi Moore, no.
However she wants to pronounce that.
No.
I did when I went to military school. They took it down to number 2.
Well, yeah, they would, but you're a guy.
That's right.
Demi Toss,
Demi.
whatever it
Demi Moore.
was. She had it
I
shaved.
love
for
that
the-
movie. I like that.
Which movie?
What movie?
That-
Ghost?
The one that she played.
Ghost.
Ghost, that's what she said.
Where she shaved her head?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Indecent
You like
Proposal?
women with shaved heads? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I
Oh,
Britney
yeah, right.
Spears 2007.
just like the actor.
So
Okay.
she's your celebrity crush?
She's a nut.
I just like
Really?
her. She's round. She was round when I was growing up. She's a nut.
Okay, most of them are kind of nutsy. So you know what? We're gonna go. Who was I talking to about playing golf? I had a friend of mine. I told him he needed a hobby, and we talked about golf. And here you go. If you're trying to pick up golf and you want to learn how, or if you just want a nice day in the sunshine, chasing a little ball around, you can do it at the Pine Hill Country Club. $10 is all it takes to get 2 green fees. That's $5 a green fee. You can rent the cart. We just had the U.S. Open. Was that what it was? The U.S. Open we just had?
Yes.
Is that what? Yeah. Right. Who won it?
I don't know.
I meant to remember his name. I can't remember. I can't think of it right now. But it was they played it the first round. I think it was the first round was in heavy wind and rain. They had to delay it or postpone it. I think Tiger Woods was like on the 13th hole and he couldn't finish it because yeah, it's windy and rainy. And
Will he ever quit?
no, of course not. Why would he quit? That's how he makes his living.
True.
Yeah, I mean, good Lord. And that's you got this whole support staff of people. You have to win. You got your sponsors, you got your people that drive you around. you got to pay all those people. So even though they win millions of dollars in the tournament, they got a staff to pay. They probably take home a nickel, right? So there you go.
There you go.
So that's why it's important to play at Pine Hill Country Club and save some money on green fees and go out there and learn to play. Now Pine Hill is where all the high school teams play. And that's good. Bring your kids out there. They can learn golf at a young age and learn how to play at the place where they'll be playing. On a beautiful, so this was a great weekend for golf too. It was beautiful.
It was.
Do you play golf?
No.
No? Okay. That's
I
right.
play
we've had this-
putt-putt.
You what?
I play putt-putt.
You play putt-putt, which is why we're going to give you the golf cart to drive.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Now, when you're finished driving your golf cart, you're going to be hungry and you're going to want to go to...
El agave.
Oh, say it again.
El agave.
Oh, you do it so well. I love it when you talk to me like that.
Why are you talking like that?
Because it just... Say it again.
No, your accent
Say it
does not
again.
match the situation.
Say it again.
No. You should have appreciated it the first 20,000 times.
Oh, Martisha, speak French to me. Yes.
We're talking about a Mexican restaurant.
Okay, just... It
Ugh.
works.
Get your countries and accents straight.
El Agave Bar and Grill. $8 is all it takes to get $15 worth of stuff. What's your favorite stuff up there?
Tacos.
Tacos. I like a good taco. Tacos are fun.
Salsa. Queso.
Do you like the soft shell taco or the
guacamole.
hard shell taco?
Hard shell.
Hard shells will go crunchy, right?
Yes.
You put a lot of salsa on it when you get it? No cheese, salsa?
Cheese, yes, and
Cheese,
lettuce
yes, but
and
no
beef.
salsa?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's good. Yeah, okay. Well, that's excellent. Okay, after you have a really good Mexican meal, if you're like me, you got to have something sweet afterwards to settle everything down.
Yep.
And so we're going to just go right over to Bonnie Ray's Bake Shop,
Let's go.
where she's filling the cream corns.
Cream corns?
Cream corns.
Did you say that on purpose or was that an accident? That was
It
an
was
accident? Wow.
It was completely
well,
accidental.
I mean, I guess that's better than calling it a calzone like you did
Hey, that commercial
first
looks
time.
dark.
Oh my goodness.
Has it become
But it says
darker?
Bonnie Ray's Bake Shop, not pizza place.
It says Bonnie Ray's Bake Shop.
Don't blame it on the darkness.
Bake Shopping. Look, there's some little mini croissants. Croissants. They're filled with cream.
What
and
is
there's
that?
a rose. The rose that she's putting on the cake. Now, you know what? We miss this every week. I want to see how she puts that on.
What do you mean we
Look, watch.
what?
See, she slides that under there and slips it off. And I think that just takes such great talent. I would mess that up.
I would too.
And so at Bonnie Ray's Bake Shop, you can get all kinds of wonderful desserts, satisfy the sweet tooth in your inner child. And you can also get cheese straws.
Thank you for saying cheese straws and
What
not
would you like
cheese
me-
sticks.
Cheese sticks,
You normally say cheese
straws.
sticks.
Those are so thick they really can't be sticks. They can be mini logs. A cheese log. Ches log.
Sounds like a northern thing to me.
Cheese log?
Sounds like a Wisconsin thing.
No. Huh? Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Cheese country.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. I have a cousin who has a farm in Wisconsin. Okay, now we're going to go back up 431, head north, then we're going to turn left on 144. We're going to go all the way through Ohatchee, across the dam, and into Ragland.
At Chef Tony's.
Ragland. Land of the rags. Ragland, located there, that's where Chef T's is, on the other side of the dam. You ever been across the dam with the muddy Coosa River? It's huge. It's a big dam.
Maybe.
It's huge.
Probably.
Maybe? You'd know it if you were. I mean, I mean, the Hoover Dam. It's the Hoover Dam of Calhoun County.
Wow.
But it's big. It's a big dam. And you go across the dam, and you're in Ragland. I'd love to know the origin of the name Ragland. I would. So we've got 2 coupons, 5 for 10 and 10 for 20, right?
Right.
At Chef T's in Ragland. Same kind of Chef
Chef
T's
who?
cooking. Chef Tony.
Thank you.
Chef My T's in Ragland and in Anniston. Both these coupons are good for those. Do the coupons actually say Ragland and Anniston?
That's a
Or it
question
just
for
says
that
Chef
guy.
T?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen. I bet you it's just Chef T's. You go to either one. You're in the mood to go to Ragland and get something at Chef T's. You want to come back, have lunch at Chef T's in Anniston? Who's stopping you, right? Who's stopping you?
Who's stopping you?
Who you love. Okay, now, when you're finished with all of that, you're going to want to go back to,
Honey baked ham.
where?
Honey baked ham.
I'll say it again like you did the first time.
I don't know how I said it the first time.
Like
baked
you were,
ham?
Nah, that's more Mickey Mouse. Do they have honey baked hams in Disney World? Do you know?
I don't believe so. Not in the parks, at least.
$5 will get you $8 worth of honey baked. You know, I bet you, if they did, it would be super expensive.
Oh, everything there is super expensive. So yes, absolutely.
That's pretty amazing. So, how much is a hamburger? At
I mean, it just depends.
depends on what.
I mean, if you're getting it like with an adult meal or a kid's meal or
Well, what is the
from where?
Okay, so pick a spot. Last time you were at Disney World, like last week.
I get the pretzels. I don't usually get burgers there.
You get the pretzels? Are they like the
Mickey
New York
pretzels.
style pretzels where they're the big pretzels?
The jumbo pretzels, yep.
The jumbo
with
pretzels?
cheese.
With cheese? Mm-hmm. You know, have you ever been to New York City and got a pretzel off the...
No.
No? Nothing like a big pretzel off the street vendors in New York City, or the hot dogs and the hot dog vendors. Oh, the big hot dog wagons. There is nothing like a New York hot dog off a hot dog wagon. Oh my gosh. It's better than ballpark hot dogs.
What about Nathan's?
Never been overseas. It's New York City. Don't go there now. Don't go there now. It's chaos in New York City. Right?
Right.
Yeah, just in time because we're going back to...
Big time.
Make it sound like it's bigger than that.
Big time.
Big time entertainment. That's right. Putt putt. Only $10 will get you $18 of putt putting at Big Time Entertainment, located in Oxford, Alabama. Your site for a big time. Yeah.
You are such a show. You just had to one-up me.
I did. I just had to. I'm teaching you. I'm bringing you along.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. BT, Big Time Entertainment. How come there's no E in that logo? It's just BT. It could be anything. It could be.
Well, because that's what most people just call it, is
Big
Big Time.
Is that what
Yeah.
they call it? Big Time? Is that what the kids go on Saturday night? Hey, we're going out of Big Time. Is that what they do?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool then. I'm good with that. So we have come to the end of our Monday night, and we'll be back again next Monday night.
We will.
We got lots of coupons. We want to show really quickly the pickup places again.
These coupons will be available Wednesday morning at Downey Drug in Alexandria, B&B Pawn in Gadsden, and Sam Code number 10. Here on Highway 78 in Oxford, it is this Samco location only.
And don't forget, when you wake up in the morning on Wednesday and you need some coffee, please go visit our friends at Called Coffee, 1400 Quintard Avenue in Anniston. The best coffee in the world.
The world.
In the world, right? That's good.
Not the state, not the country, but the world.
The world. It's global coffee. Coffee beans come from South America.
I know.
Fresh every day.
Yes.
Or whenever he goes and gets them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then he cooks them there. Whatever you do with coffee beans. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, now we'll be back next Monday night. Lacey and I and Kipster will be back, and we look forward to seeing you here once again on Shop 24.
Jazzy.